Hey everybody, it's Sam and Elliot over here in the booth. Gonna be watching, what is this, round 4?
This is round 4.
Looks like we have the owner of Versus Games on Amulet Titan here on top, Raph, and we have Austin again on camera here playing Burn. So we're gonna see how this goes. I guess Austin's record's been pretty good, right?
Yeah, he must be
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, not bad.
Not so bad. Hopefully we'll see the redemption from Austin here.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is Burn versus Amulet. My understanding is that the Amulet matchup is... the Amulet player tends to be favored here. Though the last time I was puttering around with this deck, they were still playing Radiant Fountain. So I don't know if that's still a thing. I imagine that's not a thing, but...
yeah, it's been a while since then.
Yeah, yeah.
We have too many... like Mycosynth, whatever that card is, Mycosynth Gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can copy Amulet with those. You know, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on the list now.
Yeah.
With Urza Sagas and all that stuff. I imagine Radiant Fountain was before that.
Yeah, it was an earlier iteration. I've been on and off of that deck since Serum Visions was stock.
Been a little while.
Yeah.
I guess Cats is in chat.
Yeah.
Cats, how's the Titan mana base right now?
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of excited to see this match. It looks like Burn did win the die roll, so that's not nothing.
Very important, for sure.
Beseiju.
Raph, notoriously the most meticulous player in the room.
Yes, takes his time. Game trail.
We've
Bounce the
decided
Beseiju.
to play the bounce land. Yeah, it's definitely been some time since I was plugged into the Amulet hive mind, as it were.
Before they were playing. You mean after hive mind stopped playing in the deck? Yeah.
I was there for that. I was there for that. Sakura Tribe Scout and Serum Visions.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, it was great.
Titan.
At the time, my 2 decks were Amulet Bloom and Bluetron. Yeah.
When did Storm come into that?
Oh, way later.
That's what I thought.
This was like after Amulet, after Bloom ban and stuff like that.
Were you and Mumby the Bluetron players, or did he pick it up after you?
He picked it up after me. Like after I'd already put it down.
Wow.
Because I was a Bluetron player back when I was living in. Oh, they've got left on. I don't need to do this. This is cool. It's so great.
Love it. Don't have to keep track of life.
I was playing Bluetron in like 14 or 15 before I moved up here. And I distinctly
Good start
remember.
out of Austin.
Yeah, that was very
powerful.
very powerful. That will
Good
of
blocker.
course stuff the early aggression.
You're saying?
Yeah. I distinctly remember one of the last tournaments that I played on Bluetron, having a game where I mind-slavered an Amulet player with a Hive Mind in play that had... How did it work out? It was like they had their pacts up. I was able to... Green pact, blue pact.
Okay.
And their blue pact countered my green pact. I paid for my blue pact and passed. And they didn't have the mana to pay for both.
Dope.
Yeah.
Got him.
Okay, so out of Austin here...
Looks like nothing's changed except for Austin has just untapped.
Yeah, I suspect like Burn Spell is going to be good enough to...
start closing the game for sure. I mean, with Dryad's only a 2/4, right?
Yeah.
So if we have
only...
Well,
what are you? Is that a Goblin
Guide?
Guide?
That's a Goblin Guide. Get in. If he blocks a Swift Spear, so trigger, get a Breeding Pool into hand.
No, that's a Simic Roach.
Is that? Okay.
Yeah.
Simic. Nonsense.
Yeah.
Here's
there's a
skewer
on
take
that. Okay.
9, sir.
Not quite 9, because skewer has to be post combat. So that'll be
okay. So take two and then 5 total. So you'll be at 8, I imagine.
No, it was kill the Dryad. So it was just take 2.
Oh.
Goblin Guide attacks take 2.
Ah, interesting.
Yep.
Is he worried about just blockers, or what is he worried about here?
I think this does spelunking thing, which is
it's
like the world's most unintuitive.
Spelunking?
Yeah, it's about the world's most unintuitive card.
Yeah, it's like 3 mana, all your lands come in play untapped. Also,
Except they don't
explore.
always, because it still works with Amulet, because you've got 2 replacement effects changing the way that the land would enter the battlefield, so you get to choose to have it enter the battlefield.
Untapped or untapped by Amulet.
Yep.
So it's a static, or not a static, it's a replacement effect.
It's a replacement effect, and to be
Weird.
clear, I hate it.
Yeah, I'm sure it makes your job really difficult.
I read that card the first time and went, oh, you don't get a choice. Like, this is so easy. And then that's not how it worked, and I was upset.
Lame.
It's super lame. I
Why
was
would
like,
that-
this is just an unbo. Like, why would you ever play this?
No triple game trail?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 6 life, and Austin has...
No cards in hand?
appears to have no cards. He has a phone in his hand? That's not a card. Okay. Raph with
Forest Charm.
approximately 1 million mana and nothing to do with it
Oh,
is
no.
not going to make the mistake of casting Searing Blaze on nothing again.
Yeah, cast it on your own creature?
I think it's
Put
the
it to
creature's
1?
controller.
I don't know. No idea. Can you pull up Searing Blaze? I don't play Burn enough to where I would target my own creature. Otawara, bounce him. Take 1, go to 5.
Deals target
Creatures that player
player
controls, yeah.
and yeah, okay. Replays a haste creature main phase 2.
Well, it's 'cause it was bounced.
Yeah,
With Otawara. I would have done the same thing.
I think so.
I
Raph
don't
with
see a Titan in his hand.
approximately 1 million mana and nothing to do with it is slowly
Yeah.
bleeding out. So do you just like Searing Blaze as +2 damage? Like is there ever a world where you do that?
On yourself?
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be +2. It'd just be +1.
Yeah, it'd be
because you're
plus
killing.
2 because no, you're not killing. If you're not
Oh, because it
upgrading.
doesn't have landfall.
Right.
Weird. Yeah, totally. I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at 1. Fetch.
Shouldn't be fetching here. Just hold that up for your Searing Blaze. That way you can leave
Yep.
Raph dead to the lightning bolt that's in your hand.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you know, this is kind of the same thing that we had seen with Austin in a previous game, where it just seems like he's a little bit new to Burn, doesn't really see the intricacies behind it. And that's okay, you know, yeah, everyone's got to start somewhere. Like, the baseline for Burn is still pretty high.
Yeah, the floor of Burn is high. Now the ceiling for Burn is you got it. There's a couple of false ceilings for Burn. Honestly, it's like, oh, I'm good. No, it. You know, there's the whole who's the beatdown nonsense, and then you get
Right.
some really crazy attack for 2 again. You have
My guy.
you can target yourself.
Burn spells don't go upstairs to me. Okay, all right.
Alright, no
Well,
worries.
hey, you know, get there.
Get there anyway. Let's do it.
It is limping across the finish line. Still gets across the finish line.
Absolutely. Let's see.
So going to sideboards, I assume we're going to see Austin bringing in Path once again. What else is stock? I mean, usually there's like Wear Tear, or not usually, but sometimes there's Wear Tear.
Yeah,
So
Wear Tear. We're playing.
Wear Tear. I would specifically bring that in because it hits both Dryad and Amulet.
Yep. I don't know if he's playing it. Wear Tear is pretty stock.
Yep, but I don't know if
Um,
I would bring in Smash to Smithereens if he's got access to that. Because I think
Yeah.
that only hits Amulet.
It does only hit Amulet. It's only an artifact. It's 1 to red instant, destroy target artifact.
Oh, and Saga is an
deal-
enchantment, so it also hits that.
Correct. Yep.
That
That is
Wear Tear
Saga
does.
is the reason why Wear Tear has been played in like as a staple in the sideboards for
Sure.
Burn for a while now.
I know it's been mostly in there, but you know, in and out of there since like 13 or something like that. It is astonishing to me how little the Burn 75 has changed in like 11 years of play.
By a little or a lot?
By a little.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get better than Goblin Guide. You're not going to get better than Eidolon.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
No, I know briefly we were not playing Eidolon. We might still not be playing Eidolon. I don't.
Yeah, you know, I think Roiling Vortex,
Yeah,
which
that card is
has
killer.
traditionally taken the spot of Eidolon in the last couple of years,
Yeah.
probably stays in against Raph because it eats the pacts.
Yeah. Also, just stop him from gaining life. And
Yeah,
consistent
yeah.
damage that if Raph doesn't have one of the the crazy go off kills with Titan that they're capable to do, that 1 damage chipping in is not nothing, especially something that's a recursive form of damage that doesn't need to cross the finish line with combat. is not nothing.
Absolutely. So I know that Raph only recently picked up this deck. I'm curious how well practiced he is with...
I've seen him play this, I think, like 4 or 5 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Kat says, funnily enough, most Titan players will tell you Burn isn't supposed to bring in Path.
I guess like Path actually nets them a couple of mana.
It does.
It's like, kind of cute.
Because once Titan's already in play, you're already... Like, you've already got the lands off of it, and you're just giving them more triggers.
Yeah, I know that the first Titan finds the second Titan.
Yeah.
But the reason that I would expect that you want to bring in Path is to...
Probably good on, like, a turn 2 or 3.
Yeah, which kind of sucks, but, like,
They should just be killing you. Yeah, and that's always been the case. Yeah, I agree, Cats. I mean, that's always been the Burn MO, right? Like, nothing in the sideboard is good unless it deals damage, and that's why Smash has always been prioritized over something like Wear Tear or
you don't play like Rest in Pieces and stuff like that.
No, I mean you play them when it's necessary, but it's not.
But it needs to be so good in order for you to play it over a card that says deal any amount of damage.
Exactly, and that's around the same time that you're playing like when what was it, the graveyard thing. That was banned. No, the card that got banned. Hogak, yeah, like Hogak, like you absolutely needed them.
Right.
It's unfortunately like every Burn player will tell you like you don't need to play the card, like if it doesn't deal damage.
Yeah.
And in which case, if it does deal damage, or if it doesn't deal damage, like you can't play more than a couple in your board.
Right.
Good enough because Miss was early development, but Path doesn't really matter most of the time. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Burn players circa Karlov Manor. Is there anything in Burn, like new for Burn from that set that's coming out? I know we've had a couple of spoilers. Has there been anything good yet?
You know, depressingly, I just don't keep up with spoilers
Lightning
anymore.
Helix in Pioneer, baby. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Let's go.
Sorry, just a
Ooh, Jeskai Control and Pioneer?
Ooh,
Let's
that sounds
go.
like fun.
Let's go. We just need Snappy now.
I would love that. It would kind of depress me if Pioneer is now the format for all of the fun cards, except fetches. But also at the same time, it means you get to play all the fun cards. So like that's sweet, right?
I mean, that's the nature of the thing, right? That
Yeah.
like, eventually, you need a counter on that Urza Saga, sir.
No.
We don't need it. You don't think so? It's gonna get bounced too early for it to matter.
I think he'll put one down next turn. Hey, it's a Goblin Guide.
Hey, a land on top. Wow.
That's crazy. In my 37 land deck.
What? Crazy. There you go. 2 of those. Haha, nailed it. Draw a card.
Nope. But that's
Main
okay.
phase. Come on, Raph.
It only matters when it matters. Okay, so we're floating one.
Floating one.
I mean, unless this is exactly
1,
Dryad.
2, so 3 total.
Unless this is exactly Dryad, I don't love this.
That is a Dryad.
That appears to be a Dryad?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you pull up Weird Arts of Dryad so we can figure it out?
What's the full name of the card?
That's a
Dryad of the
Azusa.
Elysian
I think that's
Grove.
Azusa. Yeah.
that might be
Here's the other land drop. Yep.
Yeah, if he's playing another land, then it's a Suda.
Yeah,
Okay.
never mind. Got it.
Oh, it's not that card.
Yeah, but you can pull it up if you want.
Okay.
No, the card that it actually was Azusa.
Lost but seeking.
AZUSA.
That card's good.
That card is really good. Incidentally, that is a print that I gave Raph that is currently hanging up approximately there.
Dope.
Yeah. Attacks with the Goblin Guide revealed a Boros Garrison. Actually, that's a really important one to reveal because that means that's no longer in the deck.
Yeah, 'cause
typically
then
that's
you
one
can't
of
go
the tutor
get
targets.
it for the
Yeah.
haste. Yep. Well, they play was it Slayer Stronghold, the one that gives them
Yeah.
haste, and that requires both white and red, correct?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so that's in the case in which Boros Garrison would be really good,
Right.
and so he needs some kind of combination between the Selesnya land he has there, and then also the, let's say, the,
Yeah, Gruul
Wear
Turf
Turf.
or something, right?
yeah, Gruul Turf, something like that.
Um,
Wear Tear, get rid of that Amulet.
Okay, so we're drawing and then putting up the he heard us, I guess. Putting up the counter on the Saga at the right time.
Go.
So it is possible that we're going to end up seeing some kind of like Boros Garrison in play Vesuva off of Titan line. That's going to allow you to still get the red-white mana from Boros Garrison, but turns off like the double strike kill you lines. But I don't think that's entirely unlikely, given that.
Yeah, no double green.
Yeah, we're a ways away from it right now, but
Yeah, he's. I mean, luckily for Ref, Austin is also a ways away. Like,
Ooh,
now
that's-
here's a way to get there. We've got one ring
That's-
coming down.
one way to rule them all.
One way to rule this game.
I hate that card so much.
It's not fun.
That comes into play tapped, my guy.
It certainly does. There we go. He knows it. He'll figure it out. Does have another land drop though.
Bet you he's gonna play Teleria West.
I bet you he's not. How much? Right now. How much? He almost did. You would have won money.
It's okay.
You would have won money.
I
You
know,
could
I
have
know.
just.
I know, I
Man,
know.
I would have paid you.
Yeah, but I'm not taking your money.
You would have won it fair and square. Draw that card, boy.
After playing his land.
Absolutely. Interesting. I'm rooting for Burn so hard. I'm rooting for Burn so hard.
I am
man.
rooting for not the One Ring.
All right, when Austin plays a One Ring, what do you do?
Leave the booth.
Absolutely. We're going to go
Oh.
yell at him in person.
Roiling Vortex is a fantastic way to use your mana this turn.
I agree.
All right, take 2. Down to 14.
Only 7 turns left.
Maybe he'll find double green by then.
Maybe he'll activate One Ring and take more than one. What do you think?
Goodness gracious. I think he will absolutely be activating the One Ring again
I don't know.
in his 7,000 land deck.
What is-
And okay, so he didn't make
He's
a
floating mana.
construct. So he's floating 1. 2 is 3.
Go get
So we've
Amulet.
got
Could
3,
have seen that
4,
one count.
6. Crazy, shocking. 2, 3, 5,
Oh, no more. Yeah,
6.
Josh said that no more lands in hand because he didn't play the second land drop off of Azusa, which makes a lot
No,
of
he
sense.
did. He played the T West.
Well, he had 3 land because Azusa gives you 2 extra.
He played. Oh, he only played 2 lands. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
And before the bird player plays One Ring, called it.
Okay. What do we got? What do we got?
I have no idea. Draw 2 cards. I see a blue card in his hand. Is that another Ottawara?
Wait, hold on. Didn't he draw a
I don't
Simic Growth Chamber this game? I'm so.
I know that he
confused.
ripped the Boros Garrison off of the Goblin Guide. That's about it. That's all I remember.
Yep. Okay. So
2 mana.
that is a Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Plus the 1 mana off of Versus
Hey,
Saga
that's a
makes
green
Dryad.
source.
That is a well, it is. You're right. Hey, it makes your Boros Garrison not a soul land.
Okay, and
But
I bet you
green.
the Otawara was the one that he didn't play because I swear I saw another land in hand last turn.
I also
That's
thought so.
it's not untapping off of that. It doesn't enter tapped.
Magic.
Okay, so he still has another land drop to play.
Hooray.
What are we doing, Ref? Playing and cracking an X.
Hey, a green source.
2, 3. Bounce it.
Uh,
Oh God,
Simic
I
is
hope.
tapped. Simic is tapped.
No,
Whichever.
he was just like
Oh, he
it's
didn't do it.
untapped.
Okay,
right.
I was gonna say if it was 3 mana, then
Yep, so I suspect we're going to see a transmute on Teleria West into a pact. Raph is going to cast the pact, Austin's going to go take 5, and Raph is going to concede the match.
I don't think so. Take 5. He's at 14.
Yeah, that's basically dead.
Oh.
Okay, so he's what, leaving a green floating? God, I really hope Austin catches the take 5 here.
a may. I think it's a mandatory trigger, right?
It's whenever no, it's when it's a mandatory trigger.
Okay.
Audio. Chad is saying audio is cutting out. I guess go ahead and let us know if it's still happening, later. But
Yeah.
That's going to happen semi-frequently, chat. There's a problem with the motherboard right now. We're looking to get it replaced. It's just the fact that there's not enough power going to the microphone, so it cuts out randomly. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, you guys should subscribe so that we can get some more money for that.
Yes,
Or
please.
or buy some stuff online.
Twitch Prime.
Okay. Oh,
what?
did he cap? Okay.
He was asking how many lands were played this turn.
Okay.
The answer I think is 2. I don't remember.
Ottawara.
I think it was
Simic
Ottawara
Chamber.
Semi-Growth Chamber.
Yep. Has he cast Pact yet?
No,
Okay.
I don't believe so. Let's take a peep at the hand. All those cards are far too shiny to see.
Red. I see red.
All right.
All right. Swift Spear, Bolt. Mountain Bolt.
Get him. Just get him.
Yep. He has 2 cards in hand. It can't be what I said, unfortunately.
Maybe force him to draw a Slayer Stronghold. That is an Urza Saga.
There's a Saga.
Attacking into the, and so he's choosing not to block with the Deuter.
Yep. So if his opponent has a burn
Skewer
spell, Skewer down to 9.
is 7/6, so he could theoretically live at 1 off of after the pact.
Because he's at 9. So plus burn spell, he's not dead.
Well, so 9, 7, 6.
Oh, he is dead to a burn spell.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder if that's what he has in hand. And if he'll remember the 0 trigger. All right, take 3. Nope. 3. There you go, 1 more. There you go. Nice job.
Outstanding.
Out of order, but it's okay.
It's all the same.
Nothing matters.
Nothing matters. Okay. Cast your pact. Cast your pact. Take 5. Do it. Do it.
Burn spell.
Do it. Just do it. It'll be funny.
Austin looks like he has all but given up.
Okay.
Please remember that.
Land
Okay.
1. Cast. Good.
Ah, nice.
Get him. Take 5. Raph is
Cool.
terrified.
Cool.
Raph needs to. Oh, get him. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
Nice. He was waiting for it.
Well
Love
done.
it.
Well
Austin,
done, Austin.